Somewhere in your house right now, there is a photograph of you as a baby. You are smiling. Someone is holding you. It might be the happiest day of your life, and you have no memory of it at all. Not a flicker, not a fragment, nothing. Most people assume babies simply don't form memories. But the real answer is far stranger. Your brain wasn't failing to remember. It was choosing not to keep what it built. What kind of system builds something and then throws it away on purpose? Sigmund Freud was the first to name this. He called it infantile amnesia, and he believed those early memories were still there, buried, too dangerous to access. It took nearly 100 years for scientists to actually test that idea. What they found overturned it completely. In the 1980s, psychologist Carolyn Rovi Collier tied a ribbon from a baby's ankle to a mobile hanging above the crib. The baby kicked, the mobile moved. Within minutes, infants learned the connection. Weeks later, she brought the same babies back. Same mobile, no ribbon attached. And the babies kicked anyway, faster than usual, as if they expected it to move. They remembered. So the real question isn't whether babies can remember. They can. The question is why none of it survives into adulthood. Your brain isn't one memory system. It's several, stacked on top of each other, and they don't all switch on at once. What Rovi Collier's babies showed is called implicit memory, the memory of how to respond to something, with no conscious story attached. It works early, and it works well. But the memory that lets you say, "I remember my 5th birthday," depends on something else entirely. A seahorse-shaped structure deep in your brain called the hippocampus. It's where scattered moments get stitched into a story you can replay later. In infancy, that structure is still under construction. Psychologist Patricia Bauer has spent decades studying this exact window. Her research shows toddlers can form real memories, sometimes lasting a year or more, but new neurons keep flooding in, physically rewriting the circuitry, and that rewriting appears to overwrite what was stored before. Imagine trying to keep a library organized while the building is still being built around you. Shelves keep moving, rooms keep changing shape, even something carefully filed away might vanish because the room it was in doesn't exist anymore. There's a second piece to this. Cognitive scientist Nora Newcomb has shown that autobiographical memory isn't just about storing an event. It's about organizing it into a narrative, with a self that persists through time to do the remembering. Before a child has language and a stable sense of self, there's no scaffolding to hang a memory on. The event might be recorded somewhere, but there's no file name and no way to search for it. By the time your hippocampus stabilizes, usually between ages 3 and 7, your earliest years are already gone. Not repressed, not hidden. Restructured out of existence by a brain too busy building itself to worry about preservation. And here's the twist. This isn't unique to humans. The same pattern shows up in mice and other animals, and it's tied directly to the growth of new brain cells. The very mechanism that erases your earliest memories is the same one that let your brain grow and learn at an extraordinary rate. You couldn't have had one without the other. That means every version of you, going all the way back to that photograph, helped build the mind reading these words right now. It just never got a name you can call up. No timestamp, no story, just an invisible foundation underneath everything you became. So the next time you see that photograph of yourself as a baby, smiling at someone you can't recall, don't think of it as a memory you lost. Think of it as a memory you were the price of.